Hey, I'm Mike, and here we are at American University's Studio B. Today we're going to be doing some in-the-box recording on the API 1608. Let's get to it. So right now we have a couple microphones set up in the live room, and they're plugged into the patch bay tie lines B1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to take that signal, put it into microphone preamps 1, 2, 3, and 4. To do that, we're just going to patch right in from B1 to 1, from B2 to 2, from B3 to 3, and B4 into 4. The next thing that we're going to do while we're here is we're going to patch our Pro Tools outputs 1 and 2 into the board in order to hear back from the speakers. So we're going to take DAW line outputs 1 and 2 and go into something that's called console 6-track tape return number 1. You can think of this as HDMI number 1. On the board here we have 6-track 1, 2, and 3, as some TVs would have HDMI 1, 2, and 3. It's just a different way in which you can connect signal to the board. On the API, you then need to select 6-track playback number 1, and then you'll be able to hear your Pro Tools output. Now on the board over here, we're going to turn on all of the microphones and send phantom power to the ones that need it. Then we're going to turn up the faders. Okay, now that we have the microphones set up, we need to arm our tracks. To do that, we're just going to hit record. At this point, you would then take levels by adjusting the preamp on the API. Now, our performer is going to need to be able to hear themselves. So we're going to create a Pro Tools hardware send. I like to start at output 31. And here we're going to make fader to 0. This track also needs to be sent to the performer. So I'm going to do output 32. Now from that, we're going to patch into AVIOM 11 and 12. In this room, you get 4 headphone sends, AVIOM 11, 12, 13, and 14, and they're all located on the patch bay. So lastly, we're going to send the talkback to the performer so they can hear me communicate with them. Now you can see that headphone channel 11 is routed to 5, headphone channel 12 is routed to 6, headphone channel 13 is routed to 7, and headphone channel 8 is routed to 14. Since we're using channels 11 and 12 for audio playback, we can use either 13 or 14 for the talkback. I'm going to use channel 14. Now, in order to do that on the API board, we're going to turn on Echo Send 8 and turn the talkback on Echo Send 8. Now I should mention that Echo Sends 5 through 8 on the API are automatically routed to AVIOM's channel 11 through 14. However, if you use a Pro Tools hardware send for some of the AVIOM channels, you cannot use that same channel for the talkback. We're avoiding any complications here by, again, using Echo Send 8 or AVIOM channel 14 for our talkback and AVIOM channels 11 and 12 for audio playback. When you're ready to talk to the performer, you can hit this button, Talkback to All. All right, everyone, that ends our brief introduction to recording on the API. Thanks for watching.